Did you know that global beer brewing demands an insane amount of malt? Every year, breweries around the world use a mind-blowing 140 million metric tons of malted barley to craft our beloved beer. That's equivalent to the weight of 700,000 blue whales, or enough to fill more than 56 million Olympic swimming pools with beer. And some of this incredible malt is produced by a traditional maltings in Bamberg, Germany. Here's a sneak peek of episode 1 of our Beer-tastic series to elevate your beer knowledge to the next level.
This is a little exaggerated, but there are still 13 operating breweries in town, and they all need malt.
The base for most beers is barley. But to brew beer out of barley, you have to malt it, a process that's done in maltings. Here in Bamberg, they produce 85 different varieties of malt. It goes from black malts to very pale malts. Most beers as we know them are based on pale Pilsner malts. Most historic beer styles are associated with malts of a special kind. Like you have the Munich malt, which is dark, or the Vienna malt, which is slightly reddish, or the Pilsner malt, which is typically for the beers of Pilsen in the Czech Republic. And the malts produced here in Bamberg, they go to all corners of the world. Some are found even in places like Shanghai or Cape Town. So these malts are made for the specialty beers in the world.
Malt comes in many different varieties, but the base recipe is more or less the same. Grains, barley, wheat, rye, or any other crop you want to use in your beer is first soaked in water. The maltsters call this step steeping. When the grains are thoroughly soaked, the germination begins. This process is very similar to what happens in a field. Each kernel starts to sprout. As the enzymes soften the grain, it grows little roots. Well, we do not want to grow barley here in the malt house, so the germination has to be stopped. This third step of malting is called kilning, a technical term for drying. When that step is over, the malt can be packaged and shipped to the breweries.